thing I did not mention that I was going to talk about at the beginning of this video is that when you register, after you register your business name and you put in all your required documents and everything, the Registrar General enters your name into a register of all business names in Nigeria. Your name can be removed from that register. And why can your name be removed? There are circumstances where someone's name can be removed. The first one is if the person dies and the personal representative of that person informs CAC so within 2 to 3 months, CAC may remove. CAC reserves the right to do whatever they want to do in that regard, so they might remove the person's name. Another circumstance is if you have not done anything to those people who have business names currently, that you have refused persistently to pay your annual returns. Please, I'm using this video as an opportunity to tell you that you should please go and pay your annual returns. If you persistently refuse to pay your annual returns yearly, one day CAC can send a letter to your house. If they do not receive reply within 2 months, they can remove your name from the register and you cease to own that business. One day, if someone sees that your name and likes it, you are still doing business, so someone sees that your name and likes it, they will go and register it because you refused to pay your annual returns, which means to CAC you are not active, you are not doing anything. So it's best that you go and pay your annual returns. Please don't let so in order to ensure that your name is not removed. And if you by yourself, you tell CAC that I'm no more perpetuating this business, you send them a letter, they can remove your name from the register also. So those are the 3 circumstances by which business name can be removed from the register. The requirement for registration. So the very first thing you need to register, obviously, is the name of the business, the address of the business. In the event that you do not have a permanent, you don't have a store yet, or you don't have a permanent address, most people use their place of residence. And the only thing you need to note when you're picking your address for your business, when you're registering, is that regardless of the circumstance, whether you move or whether anything happens, you will be able to receive correspondence at that address. So some people, if they have like maybe a father that has a permanent address in one place, they'll use their father's house. They'll use, just ensure that there will definitely be someone that in case if CAC sends you a letter, in case if anybody is trying to reach you and they send you a letter getting your address from CAC, you would be able to receive that particular correspondence at that particular place. That's the important thing when choosing it. So then if you have any branch, you write it there, whether or not you have a branch, you state when you started doing the business. You remember what I told you at the beginning, that the moment you start perpetuating a business, within 28 days CAC expects that you're supposed to register. So you're going to state when you started, which is supposed to be less than 28 days to the day you're trying to register that business. Then after that, you go into your own details. If you people are if you're more than 1, if you are 2, if you are 3, if you are 5, you list the details: your name, your email address, your phone number, your occupation, your age. When it comes to age, you should note that only people that are 18 and above are allowed to register business names. However, with consent, someone that is 18-year-old, that is less than 18, can register, and the person's form has to be signed by either a police officer, a legal practitioner, or a magistrate. In the event that the person is less than 18, I really cannot explain the complications to you in this video right now, so I would advise that you reach out to a lawyer to assist you with doing that. Then you need to, I stated earlier, you need to have the nature of your business, then the passport photograph of all the proprietors in the business, the signatures of all the proprietors in the business. If you're going to be maybe running a school, for instance, you need some form of certificate that proves that you're qualified to run that school. That's proficiency certificate, that's what they call it. So if you're having an engineering company, you need an engineering certificate. Me as a lawyer, when I wanted to register my firm, I tendered my call to bar certificate. So depending on what industry you choose to operate. So if, for instance, you just want to you're being a makeup artist, or you're a fashion designer or a supplier, you do not require all those. If you put it, it's just being surplus. It doesn't mean they will not register your business. But the moment you're in a particular profession, or you're doing a particular professional business like school, maybe you want to have a nursing home, you want to register your hospital, you need to submit your proficiency certificate. And all these things, the best part of it is that all these things you can upload online, because everything online now. So I believe that those are all the requirements that you need to register your business name. So now we go straight into the practical session on how to register your business. However, I need to tell you that a lot of people, I've met a lot of people. I would advise you, in as much as I will show you how to do it by yourself, and I can categorically tell you that you can do it by yourself, I will also advise you that you get someone to do it. And this is because a lot of people do not understand it. If you're not familiar with the CAC portal, you might get stuck. Even lawyers, colleagues, we get stuck sometimes. And there are times when I am stuck, I have to call my colleague that, oh, this is the problem I'm encountering. And that person tells me from their experience that, okay, this is it, this is what you do. And we're able to resolve it. There are times when my colleagues get stuck and they call me and they're like, this is the problem I'm encountering. And then they've tried to resolve it. And because we're accredited agents, we're able to submit our complaints easily, and CAC responds to us, and we already understand the way it works. But unlike you, most times you do not know how it works. You just think you can do it. There are people who have done it successfully. That being said, there are people who have done it successfully. However, it's better for you from the onset to get an agent. In fact, there are situations, not once, not twice, not 3 times, that people that started registering their business, they paid, they got stuck. As soon as they got stuck, they were on it for 3 months, 4 months. At the end of the day, they've come to meet me that, please, I want to register my business. They never say, well, when is the name? I say, actually, I've started. The thing is not, then I tell them, okay, give me your login details. I check what's going on the portal. I check what the problem is, and more often than not, by God's grace, I help them resolve it, and then we get out their certificate. Not once, not twice, it has happened. And when this happens, usually when you negotiate with your lawyer that, oh, you want to collect, the lawyer tells you this is the amount of money I'll use to register my business name, and you've already seen the fee for registration of business name online, and you're like, I can do it by myself now. Then you go and start doing it yourself. You've paid that money. You've paid that official fee to CACO and everything, and then you're stuck. When you're stuck and you come back to meet me, you see that now it is now time for the lawyer to do shakara, and then the lawyer start looking at you. If the lawyer tells you to go and bring double of that money, you bring it. There are people will now, at the end of the day, you become penny wise and pound foolish, because the money you could have saved and negotiated from the beginning and have your business name registered within time, immediately you refuse to do that. You refuse to save it. Because business name by yourself, the first place you come to is you see the portal. This is the portal. All you need to do is just click on CAC. The moment you click on CAC, it will be the very first one at the top, and it comes out, and then you get here. But you can copy the link, the website address at the top here if you want to. If you want to, then you come here to do online registration. You click on online registration here. Okay, so now, if you would like to register, so you see, this is public search, reserve a name, pre-incorporation, post-incorporation. So now let's click on step 2 here. So, okay, so this is register, this is login. This login, for me, because I'm an accredited agent, I will just log in and open my portal. But however, because you're not an accredited agent, you can just come here and register, and then you fill in all the names here. So in order for, a lot of people do not know this, but CAC has ensured that they are able to ensure people that are not registered agents do not try to register business names for people. So the moment you fill in this form, the very first proprietor's name that will come out and you will be unable to delete it would be the details that you put in here. So if you're not going to be a part of that company, don't think, oh, I have an idea, I can go and register it. CAC knows where to catch you. Anyway, so that being said, you fill it. So because I won't want us to like waste any time trying to fill it or anything, you fill it and okay, you know what? Let's even try to fill it. Fill it, then you know what, you fill it and you move on. You continue to fill all the questionnaires till you get to the end. So in order to show you what it really is like, I will open my portal for you to see it so that you can see how it works. So this is my portal. This is how it works. This is reservation and everything. So if I would like to reserve a name, this is what we open once you've registered. You will come here to name reservation. It will you'll come and reserve your name in this place. New name reservation. It's not, the internet seems to be messing up a bit. So you come here, put the classification, business name. If you're the only proprietor for the business, you pick sole proprietor. If you're going to be in a partnership, you pick partnership. So let's say the first option is Shiny Ventures. So now you don't have to fill in 2 names. 1 name is enough. So then you save and you continue. Then your reason for registration, this is new incorporation, and then you select the business. Maybe it's construction, for instance. You select the nature of business, building works, and then in the event where you collected consent, but this one you would actually just need a lawyer. So this is basically what you need. Then you do save and continue. When you save and continue it, you can see all the details here. Presenter details. The reason why my name is not popping up is because I'm an accredited agent, so it doesn't pop up. So you see Shiny Ventures. So if if this is fine, it's showing you that these are all the details you've put in. If this is fine by you, you say save and continue, and we continue. And see, please note, you will not be allowed to make any modification. So if you want to make any modification before you attempt paying at all, you revert to any of those sites to go and check that you've not made any mistakes. Because if you've made any mistake, that's it till the registration is done, or you have to apply for correction of name or whatever you want to do in future to CAC. So that's it about reservation. Let's go out of here. I'm not reserving Shiny Ventures. So for instance, if you want to start so if your search comes out and it is and it was approved, you want to start, you start with the company registration. This has been approved. So you start with the company registration, you put the commencement date, the email address, phone number, principal place of business, those things that we discussed in these videos as requirement. Those are basically the questions that we ask you. Then, so once you're done with this, this opens, you fill in all the particular of proprietors. If you're one, if you're two, you fill in all those particular, you put the nature of business, and then you upload your document. The document you upload includes your passport photograph, your means of identification, your means of identification, your signature, and your evidence of payments, because you evidence of payments. No. I don't think I can't really remember if you need evidence of payments in this part, but I mean, so you need your means of ID, your passport photograph, and your signature. Then you preview everything you've done. When you preview, you still have a chance to edit if you choose to edit. In the event that you cannot, then the moment you look at it and you see, okay, these are all the details, they are correct, they are fine, then you go straight to payment. It's important that you ensure that you have not made any mistake in all the details you've imputed, because any mistake you have made till the certificate comes out, that's when you can attempt to so till you receive your certificate, that's the only time you can attempt to make any changes as to any errors that you have made. So it's important that you ensure that you do not make any errors. And basically, that's all you need to register your business name. So that's it on this episode of Legal Talk with Amy. I hope you had as much fun watching it as I had filming it, and I am sure that you learned so many things today. And I know that from today, the moment you're done watching this video, you're going to stand up and make attempts to register your business name. Thank you for staying tuned. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to this channel. And I would really like you to comment, because I would like to know things that you would want me to talk about. You want to hear the legal implications of such actions. I would like you to let me know in the comment section. And definitely one day we'll definitely, maybe not next week, but definitely we'll get to that particular topic that you have mentioned. Also, I would like to remind you that my firm organizes a 15-minute consultation session every Wednesday. 15 minutes free consultation session every Wednesday between the hours of 12 and 2 p.m. Please do not miss it. Do not miss it. Take the chance to talk about your business and know how you should proceed and how to take it to the next level. Even if it doesn't have to just be a business name, even if you want to have a limited, even if what you're doing is a joint venture, or you're about to even venture into anything at all and you just need legal advice, please just register. The link is below. Register. Do not send me an email in respect to that. Just register on the website and your session, in order to book your session. Till I come your way again next week, I remain Temitope Odenyika. Bye.